School education is in crisis. Headlines in Australia are dominated by our internationally declining educational standards over many years. But the more we focus on our academic results, the worse they seem to get. Research tells us why. DC and Ryan explain this process as being as a result of student disengagement, and there is abundant evidence that high-stakes assessment can contribute to anxiety and stress, as well as self-sabotaging behaviours. Major ongoing reviews are taking place to try to redress this decline in Australian educational standards, with the main focus of attention being changes to syllabuses and to teaching and learning practices. But is it fair to judge all students by the same academic benchmarks? For some students, getting a good mark in a test comes easily, but other students may need to work with great effort to achieve even an average mark. Isn't the purpose of education growth and learning, rather than the number of grade A's or band 6s you get? Most parents would be delighted to know that their son or daughter is trying their best and doing as well as they can. But we don't systemically measure or reward student effort. We measure educational success by results in standardized attainment tests in the same way we did 100 years ago. Ironically, countries like Singapore and Finland, who have moved away from tests and examinations, do very well in international comparisons. But what if student effort could be systemically measured and acknowledged? Wouldn't this be a more formative and nurturing approach to encouraging student growth and the processes of learning? This PhD is based on the development of a successful student effort tracking project that evolved in practice over several years in 2 Sydney high schools, breaking up student effort into 3 separate factors and measuring both teacher and student perceptions of these effort dimensions. The PhD investigates effort for the first time as a multidimensional structure, subsumed under the broader umbrella of school engagement. Effort is defined here as active, purposeful and energetic investment in learning, and is operationalized through cognitive, operative and social emotional dimensions. This research will, for the first time, test the measurement properties of this new 3-factor effort model and explore how effort varies with key attributes such as student age and gender. It will investigate how students' effort is related to academic achievement and the key antecedents that predict it, such as student motivation and teacher-student relationships. This research promises to have major practical implications to high schools, potentially affecting a paradigm shift in the way we systemically view and measure academic success, as well as how we reward it, improving intrinsic motivation and engagement in students of different ability levels, and thereby improving academic results for all.